Hey everybody, the greatest goblin that ever lived is back here on my main channel for another Midtown Comics Stash episode. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, but yeah, I'm back up to snuff with these. Just got another shipment from Midtown Comics, and I am here. And thanks again to Midtown Comics and to my bro, my student, my friend, one of the best friends I've ever made in my life, TheMtVernonKid. Bro, fist out to you, bro. I got 4 books to cover here, a DC, Valiant, and 2 from Dynamite. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with DC Comics, DC Comics, not DC Entertainment. We got DC Universe versus Masters of the Universe, issue number 1, Clash of Champions. Clash of Champions. It almost makes me want to channel my inner Dusty Rose, baby. Yeah, turn the mixer on, gonna turn on the Paywinder. The American Dream, Dusty Rose, baby. Clash of the Champions, baby. DC Universe, Masters of the Universe. This was a really good start to the series. Very well done. The writing was spot on. The artwork from Dexter Soy, fantastic. What this issue basically is, it's a standard first issue to a story. And what I mean by that, and I mean this in a good way, what I mean by that is that we are using this issue, or at least the DC is using this issue, to get everything introduced right away, but not too rushful, so that the readers don't lose, they don't lose the reader's attention. We're getting to know what's going on. We're getting to know what's gonna cause this, what could possibly cause this feud between the DC heroes and the Masters of the Universe. We learned something about Skeletor in here that is very interesting. Plus, the first time that I personally have seen seen a character in the New 52 from one of my all-time favorite series, Secret 6. Yes, and I'm going to go ahead and spoil this one thing. Black Alice makes her appearance in this issue. Now, if she's appeared in any other title that I don't read, then I missed it. This is personally the first time I've ever seen Black Alice in the New 52 universe. It's a joy to see her again. Now, and another minor spoiler, she is the one helping out Skeletor. Very interesting. This could get interesting. All the characters are in place, everybody's met and everything, and Constantine in here is such a dick. I mean, and he's one of those douchebags who's a dick just for the sake of being a dick. There's no motivation behind his asshole-ish behavior. He's just a dick because I guess he likes being a dick. That's why I don't particularly care for this character. Sometimes when a character is a dick, there needs to be a motivation behind it, whether it's good or bad. If you're being an ass just for the sake of being one, to me, it hurts the character a little bit. But when Constantine realizes who he's talking to in this issue, I went, whoa, this is nice. This was really nice, and I loved the cliffhanger at the end of this issue. This was good. Wasn't perfect, but it was a very nice and strong setup to begin this story, and I really liked it. Could have been a little bit better, in my opinion, but for what we got, I did appreciate it. Alright, moving on to Valiant, we got Quantum and Woody number 3. I am loving this series. I am just completely loving this series. Fantastic stuff from Valiant, and I love that they keep tagging it the worst superhero team ever, and I'm thinking, yes, keep marketing this stuff like this. Fantastic writing, comedy to Comedy just up here, funny as hell. We get all kinds of pop culture references. We get a G.I. Joe reference. We get a Thundercat reference. I mean, we get references out the ass in this. So this is so well done. So well done. And it's like Quantum and Woody begin this issue where issue 2 left off. Fighting a monster comprised of the 3 biggest fears known to mankind. Clowns, spiders, and needles. How awesome is that? It's so stupid, it's so silly, but it is great writing. Good read. This was awesome. The chemistry, the love-hate relationship that these two characters have is just great. And when I say love-hate relationship, these two love to fucking hate each other. It is great. The drama's there. The comedy is just right there. It's awesome. I loved it. My only complaint is, where is the goat? Where is this goat? I want the goat. Shout it out to your friends. We want the goat. Give us the goat. But just awesome storytelling. Very well done. Didn't know what to think about the cliffhanger, but considering how well this series is being done, I know it might lead to even more awesome storytelling. I can't get enough of this. This was great. Alright, moving on to Dynamite. We got 2 books from Dynamite. We're starting off with Black Bat, issue number 5. Brian Bichello and Ronan Cliquette. I probably butchered those names and I'm sorry. I can't pronounce those names for shit. But, yeah, this was really good. Black Bat here learns that he has to work with the Brute, whether he likes it or not. And trust me, neither one of them make no secret at all that they don't like working together. But they're in a situation where they have no choice. Why do they have no choice? I'm not going to ruin that. There is a plot device that makes them have to work together, and I think it's actually really, really smart. And it does make sense. Very well done. The crime drama is really, really well played up in here. I love the art. I love the interior artwork, that gritty noir style, yet not too gritty to where it looks distorted most of the time. It's got just the right amount of sepia-ness. It's got the right amount of dark noir style to it that it just simply works. It's good stuff. It's like this is one of those pairings of Black Bat and the Brute. It's like, you know it's not going to end well, but it's got your attention the whole way through. It's very, very well done. And the cliffhanger, it's one of those dun 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 kinds of cliffhangers, and I love it. This was great. One of the strongest issues out of the series so far. Definitely, I'd say this is worth your time and worth a good read. Black Bat number 5. We're going to end things with Dynamite. We're going to end things with The Owl number 3. Gotta love that Alex Ross cover. What more can I say about this series that probably hasn't already been said, like the other 3 books I reviewed? Good stuff. We're further developing into the story of the Owl and the current Owl Girl, constantly butting heads about what they believe is right and wrong when it comes to being a superhero. You know, Owl Girl is one of those heroes that's certainly not afraid to use lethal force or deadly force, however you want to put it, but the Owl believes that there is still a sense of justice that goes along with being a superhero. You don't cross the line. You don't lower yourself to the level of the people, to the very people you're fighting against. And there's a moment in here where Owl tells the current Owl Girl about a time where he came this close to crossing that line, but somebody pulled him back, and I'm not going to ruin who that was, but I think it should be obvious. Just good action in here. There's a really good fight scene between the Owl and Owl Girl and this assassin, and it has a really good, the fight has a really good ending. But what got my attention more than anything was the ending of the issue. How the cliffhanger that's going to lead up to the conclusion of the series. It's one of those what the fuck kinds of endings. I was like, my eyes widened when I saw the last page. I'm like, what? where are they going with this? I can't wait to read the conclusion. This was awesome. Great read. You know, I probably should have praised this, the first 2 issues even more than I probably did. This was incredible. I loved it. It was great. Good drama, good action, good good dialogue between the characters. This was amazing. A solid read from Dynamite. Yeah, Owl number 3. All right, that's all I got for this episode, everybody. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks again to Midtown Comics and my bro Chris Bennett, TheMtVernonKid, for the books. Please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget about my Blugoblin X channel. Don't forget about my friends at the Dark Avenger Inc. Plus family, and Mark and Chloe, Fat Stack of Comics. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and until next time, I'll see you all later.